My name is Cassie Sanders, and I'm 20 years old, and I'm the middle child.
My name is Sierra Sanders, and I'm the youngest in my family. I'm 15.
I'm Cecily. I'm 22. I'm the oldest. My dad was a banker for 22 years, and then the reserve that he worked at shut down and went to Atlanta, and he worked in Atlanta for 6 months, but he didn't want to leave the Valley. He didn't want to leave Alabama, where he had grown up. He raised a family. He had a farm. So he went back to school, and he chose nursing, which is totally different than banking, but he did it because he said that he wanted to do something that he loved, and that's what he always told me, like, choose a career that you love. My dad was just a big outdoors person. He loved his farm. He had animals. He had horses and goats and chickens and peacocks and swans, and he was just always out there with his animals.
My mom, she was the best mom. She was a homemaker. She loved to make desserts, and she loved to make things, and she loved to do things for us.
Again, that's that violent circulation that's about to move right up into downtown Birmingham. I'll tell you, it's down. We have a large, violent tornado. There's no if, it's a matter of where and when.
That morning I woke up to rain splattering on the window. Like, it was so loud.
Just the news had been talking about how there were going to be all these supercells, and it was going to be really severe weather, and so they said have a plan. But we didn't think that we really needed one because we were in the valley, and tornadoes, we didn't think they could get into a valley. We'd never seen anything like it before, not in Alabama.
For some reason, I just looked out the blinds and I saw the tornado, like, behind the trees. And we all went in the bathroom, and me and Cecily sat beside the bathtub and huddled up against each other.
And I just remember the feeling of, like, we were just sitting there, but we were moving, and the floor underneath us was moving with us. And so then I closed my eyes because I was so scared, but then I opened them up because things were hitting me, and I still had Sierra in my arms, and I opened my eyes, and I was inside of the tornado with Sierra, and it was just a big gray mess with boards and things from our house, and things were hitting me, and about that time I got knocked out.
I didn't know what happened. I thought I was dead. I didn't know what was going on. And then I just started screaming help, and we heard Daddy yell help. We followed the voice, and we found Daddy and Mama and Cassie. And Daddy was laid over on his stomach, and his shirt had gotten ripped, and he had, like, a hole on his side. And Mama, she was already gone. I was just like, Mama, I love you. And then I looked at Daddy, and me and Cecily tried to roll Daddy over, and he was like, no, just go get help.
My dad worked on the 7th floor, and I got to stay on his floor, and all of the nurses, they knew him, and they treated me so wonderful. They were so nice to me.
St. Vincent's called us right up and wrote us a check for $10,000, said, use this money to live on. I don't know what we would have done in that time if we didn't have St. Vincent's to help us and to give us that money to support us and live. I would just say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, it means so much to me that St. Vincent's has helped us, and they got us back on our feet. They helped us stand back up. They've helped us get through this year, which was just so unbelievably hard. And not only that, they're going to help us get through the rest of our lives. And just coming from my dad being an RN there, and I'm just so thankful, and it's amazing. It's a miracle. I believe in miracles, and I think that St. Vincent's is a miracle to my family.